What's up, YouTube? Uzumaki Khan, yo. Welcome to chapter 1096, 1097 live reaction of that One Piece. Yo, let's go, boys. No one knows how badly I wanted to utter such words. Hear me out, dudes. Like until Thursday last week, before then, I was severely ill, boys, man. Shivering, dizziness, everything. You know what put me in hospital before? Like about 2-3 years ago. The difference was that I thought I had the same symptoms, but back then I had that also with difficulty of breathing, yo. This time when I got ill, my breathing was okay, but I just couldn't stand, man. Every time I tried standing, I felt like everything was spinning. Don't know what it was. Then when I put the update up, boys, that Thursday things will continue. That was the honest plan. But it's school holidays, so it was becoming harder, man. It's like people don't understand one thing, fam. That like I always say, if I can't do it, I will. But like being like people might think, because it's Patreon, this is what he like, it's his job. It's not. I'm a carer, fam. People don't understand that. And being a carer is required for you to be around specific individuals that you live with 24/7. And since a lot of people do suffer from disabilities under my roof, I have to be around them 24/7. You know what I mean? So it's difficult, boys, man. And the holidays, it's way at its worst because I'm stuck with them 24/7. I'm not saying stuck as like a bad thing, but you know what I mean, boys. But now they're back at school, fam. You get me? So double today to One Piece. I might upload this as a single. I'm not too sure, but I will get the double in today. Triple tomorrow to Kaisen. Let's go, dudes. One Piece. Fuck. Can you imagine you guys were trolling? Nah, he says true, innit? I thought, like, imagine you guys were trolling and there's only one chapter. There we go. I didn't even have to refresh it. Okay, boys, one sec. There we go. Okay, remember, this is how it ended. What do I have up this? Okay. Slave Guinea, slave Ivankov. I have a one-to-one to live. What are you going to do? Okay. I wanted the flashback on to go on forever. Okay, boys, here we go. 1096. Yo, Zoro. Cover request was Zoro upset over losing a game of musical chairs to a pack of chihuahuas in a forest. And they didn't get the way Zoro ends up lost, man. I'm not surprised. How it ended up here. I know it's a cover request, but that's funny, man. Talking about Zoro, fam. I need to get episode 4 in this week. Okay, this is the famous YouTuber Bashuma. Yeah, I've learned the sacred art of how to grill chicken skin until it looks like a scab. The scabbards and that, it tastes incredible. Continue. The flashback has to after. Okay, there are 150 rare rabbits to hunt down. Yeah, the game, they wanted 150 rare rabbits to hunt down. That's not to mention the 13 super rare ones. Each of those is worth 10,000 points apiece. Look at this, the carnage of a sadistic game. Pulling like worthiness on certain individuals, 150 rare rabbits to hunt down. That's not to mention the 30 super rare ones that are going to be targeted the most. Each of those is worth 10,000 points apiece. And there we go. They're criminals. The order's been given. Remember, single hit kills will also earn you a skill bonus. Look at the advantages they are given. The reward you can get. We prepared extravagant prizes for the winners of this prestigious event. Prestigious event. Look at the word he uses for it. This is nothing but a barbaric event, fam. just pests can you pests can just sit back and watch. The Mainer family is going to win. Don't count on an easy victory, darling. Please, someone wake me from this nightmare. How is this allowed to happen? How can they toy with the lives of their fellow men? Ain't it, fam? Like, logically speaking, this should not be taking place. Please, someone wake me from this nightmare. How is this allowed to happen? How can they toy with their lives of their fellow men? The man Mayer family is going to win. They're gonna buzz from it. Don't count on an easy victory, darling. Please desist and respect the rules. We haven't started yet. Even our children. Look at this, fam! They hasn't even fully begun and people are taking the initiative. Fuck, man. Even our children. The smoke of the guns. Consider the other zoo nobles participating. Oh, I read in the wrong order. Did I not? No, I didn't. Okay, read that from there, then there. Okay, I was meant to go from this way. Okay, they shoot in advance. Yeah, then that's what to say. It hasn't even begun. Even our children. There's only 1 hour before the hunt begins. Fam, we got a whole 60 minutes left before it begins. And these fuckers shoot like they can start with the one at every advantage possible, right? Now run, little rabbits. Give us a good chase. Fam, this is barbaric, fam. Oh, Lord, man. So are these the other members of the Garling's crew, the Knights? They are right, boys. Can you give us a good chase? Navy headquarters? You want me to go way out? You want me to go way out to the boonies to fight? What's the point? I can't say go up, but we need you there. Here. You want me to go way out to the boonies to fight? What's the point? I can't say go up, but we need you there. This is gonna be the flashback to tell the whole God Valley story. It is, fam. I can't say God, but we need you there. Our reports haven't been verified, but if the danger is real, it'll be a disaster. Mom and fam, this is about the Celestial Dragon's little field trip, isn't it? Gop, why should I care if they are in trouble? I always said it'd come back to bite you if you mess with Hachinosu. It's their own fault for poking the hive. So, like, all the way from back then, we know this man is respect for Celestial Dragons is like non-existent, and here he was showing. Why should I care if they are in trouble? I always said it'd come back to bite you if you messed with Hachinosu. It's their own fault for poking. What did they expect? You don't just swipe the crown jewel of Pirate Island. Of course they come to get it back. So they took something important. A crown jewel of Pirate Island? Yeah, that's Gob! Yeah, in his heyday, fam. He must have been... he must have been strong as anyone in One Piece here. They call him the hero of God Valley. We're gonna see how. What did they expect? You don't just swipe the crown jewel of Pirate Island. Of course they come to get it back. What if they're in trouble? I always said we come back to bite them. Okay, the Celestial Dragons. What did they expect? Why don't you just swipe the crown jewel of Pirate Island? Of course they'd come to take it back. Of course they'd come. Who? Are they on about the rocks? Where in the world did you hear about that? You must have assigned them extra protection to compensate for their stupidity, right? So what's got you so flustered? You must have assigned them extra protection to compensate for their stupidity, right? So what's got you so flustered? Well, there's something didn't account for. Well, there's something we didn't account for. It seemed, whoa, watch out! It is, boys! It is! This is the flashback where we're gonna see Watcher and Gob team up! It is, boys! This has potential to be the best flashback! It seemed Roger's on the move there to lead with them. Lead with that next time. There, I'm on my way. Now he's going because he knows Roger's gonna go. But what do they mean by this? What did they expect? You don't just swipe the crown jewel of Pirate Island. What does it mean by crown jewel? So they took something of very importance. Of course they'd come get it back. And we know Roger and Gob teamed up against they defeated the Rocks. And obviously this must be relating to the Rocks. They had, you know, Pirate Island, New World. The Rocks! The Rocks! It is, boys! It is! Where's my fucking headphones? So this is it. This is gonna be the God Valley flashback. Full. The Rock Pirates have already set sail. They beat us to it. So the Rocks have already bounced. We've gotta get going to hurry up. This is going to shake the pirate world to its core. The Rocks. So we are gonna see Kaido, fam. Sorbet as well. God Valley, West Blue. I have never witnessed so many ships gathered around a single island. Surrounded. As you can see, we are trapped in this hellish reality. Nobody will be able to escape. And one day it will be forgotten. That's what exactly happens! That's what exactly happens! The idea that this island ever existed is perished. As you can see, we are trapped in this hellish reality. Nobody will be able to escape. Ivankov spitting, and one day it will be forgotten and lost to history. Ain't it? Do you really think by participating in this game that somehow you win, you get in the good books of the Celestial Dragons, that you'll be able to escape, that they'll open a path for you and you'll be able to leave? But you know, in a moment when you are craving life, craving like any sort of like freedom, and the people that are ruling you give you the like a lie of hope, you're gonna believe it. It is true. You are gonna believe it. They chose this place for their little murder festival just to claim the natural resources here. It is true. Their lives mean nothing. I'm still trying to protect somebody. 100,000 civilians have been branded rabbits. 100,000 civilians have been branded rabbits for this hunt. Rabbits, you know. Yo, you know you guys don't mean nothing. You guys are just a child's plaything, yo. This is their way, like our way of entertainment. While I'm watching football or something, these guys' way of entertainment is watching bloodshed, fam. Like fucking Zionist, yo. Fuck, man. Not a single one will be able. Okay, no, I mean, the way he talks, not a single one will still be alive in 3 weeks' time. Can you believe that? It's true. I said it fucking 2 minutes ago. It's a game. You guys are here for life. And Ivan Kov is trying to get their attention. Not a single one will still be alive in 3 weeks' time. How is this war? Oh, man. How is this world fair? I know. How is it fair that some kids living in the next part of the country got all the luxuries in life? We are here as labeled as rabbits. Getting slaughtered. We're getting slaughtered before the game even began. Because they couldn't hold themselves back from seeing just blood. Ivan Kov's a fucking warrior, fam. How is this world fair? But they said we'd be freed if we survived. But they said we'd be freed if we survived the full 3 weeks till the end of the festival. It's a lie, fam, it's a lie. Like hell you will. In all the previous hunts, they were exactly 0 survivors. Not one person was saved. In the past 3 hunts, what makes you special that you think you'll survive? Ivan Kov is trying to wake him up. That fam, we can't be here. What? But why would they lie about and oh, look at that! Fucking so innocent! Why will they lie? Not looking at the bigger picture. But then again, you can't blame a man like this. Like I said before, if you're trapped under somebody and you believe you can't leave at all, then they lie. They give you false hope, claiming that, hold on, you do this for me, I'll let you go. A part of you is gonna believe it. A part of you is. There is no thrill for them in killing people who have already given up. They want you to hope and run. Look at that from the devils, yo. The devils, yo. There is no thrill for them in killing people who have already given up. They want you to hope and run so they have a good chase. The more fear you have in your eyes, the bigger buzz they'll get in fucking ears. Stuff with man. Killing you. You will never win if you play their rigged game. Oh, fuck. Ivankov, yo! Ivankov wants the people to get together. Create more child power and manpower as well. Obviously, we're older, there's criminals. All get together and think of a way to leave. Let's not play this rigged game. That's horror, fam. Look at the way they fucking depict him. Innit? Ivankov trying to get their attention. Yo, this page hits, man. St. Garlic scores a quick 100,000 points. There! He participates. He gets 100,000 points right away. Help me! It's a strategy to target the high-value rabbits. What do you think it is? Boys, don't this man fucking look badass though? He doesn't it? You look at his gear. A quick 100,000 points. 100,000, look at the number. And how the word quick goes into that. A quick 100,000, like 100,000 was nothing. Is a strategy to target the high value rabbits. Okay, and Mushy's this. Okay, we gone back. All right, it came. I don't know. They broke the chain. The handcuffs. So they escaped. We know Ivankov to join the Revolutionary Army, fam. Marineford. All right, it came off. What a strong jaw. No surprise for a shark fisherman. The fisherman uses their fucking wild-ass teeth. They break the chain. Ivankov looks all in delight. Thank you. I've never been praised like this. And it goes to show the history of the fisherman before, remember. I've never been praised like this. The tournament prizes are the key to our escape. The tournament prizes. What makes you think you're gonna win it? We don't plan on winning it. That's what it is. The prizes. One of them is in the strongest class of devil fruits. This is where Kuma must win his devil fruit, right? This is when Kuma must get his devil fruit. One of them is in the strongest class of devil fruits. If you eat it, it allows you to transform into an ass. Oh, Kaido! Kaido! That's Kaido! That's Kaido's devil fruit! Oh, One Piece. Remember, I don't know what episode it was, when Mom was talking to Kaido. What does Mom say? The fish fruit that she gave it to Kaido. So the rocks must intervene. The rocks must intervene. I remember when Mom and Kaido were talking and they said fish fruit. And she goes, Kaido, you owe me one. Remember? The Kaido. There you go. Kuma. So we do not win the dragon fruit. We win. Okay, now I'm saying win. There's no way we can win, but we get our hands on the paw fruit, which can be used to blast yourself and others to distant islands. Can you just imagine if we got our hands on this fruit? The fish fruit. Guinea is the one though, fam. So does Guinea make it alive out of all this? Because no Guinea where we are in One Piece in the present. If any of us can eat one of those fruits, we will escape this hell and the Navy siege. There are only a dozen of us, but we can do this. A proper resistance, man. Fuck, man. Wanting to escape the celestial dragons, this whole ordeal we are in, and Ivankov feels like we will. But it's impossible. The prizes are kept at the very center of the island. So we gotta sneak in. I'm a pro thief and a wiretapper. 2 weeks back, I leaked all this info to the outside world. I'm sure my message got someone's attention. Huh? The prizes are kept a very center of the island. I'm a pro thief and a wiretapper. 2 weeks back, I leaked all this to the outside world. I'm sure my message got someone's attention. A plan like this needs plenty of decoys running after. So she leaked that there are devil fruits on this island, which makes the rocks come. It all makes sense. 2 weeks back, she leaked all what's happening here outside, and the rocks must know. They must want the devil fruits, like Blackbeard pirates hunting devil fruits. They're gonna come. They're gonna come. A plan like this needs plenty of decoys running around after all. Handcuffed? I can help with that. My man's got a bow in his back. My size and bulkiness will help me survive longer than most. Your race is one of a kind, fam. You guys are strong. You guys gotta take hell of a beating. And look at that. A normal person would go like, if you're strong enough to help, you would try blending in, right? Making me do the least of work. He puts his hands up, knowing he lost his mom, he lost his dad. But now the hope of survival comes in, that maybe I can't live. Maybe I'm not fucking born to be a slave. So now he gives the initiative. Let me do it. Let me help. I'd hate to see anyone here die when we attempt this. I hate to see anyone here die when we attempt this. You know, you out of all people know the feeling of is to lose someone dear. And now you don't want to lose these guys. He well said, Kuma. I will not allow any of you to be killed. We are escaping God Valley together. Yo, man. Their hope, man. I don't see them escaping unless Dragon helps or something. I will not allow any of you to be killed. I will not allow. Not let's hope. Not saying something like let's hope. Like hope no one dies. Let's work together. I will not allow like a written rule. It's not happening. We are all escaping. Now by saying this, how do you think Guinea does not escape? The conviction in this speech like makes you feel like no one can get hurt. Explosion! Ships! What was that? Off the East Coast! They're here! They're here! The rocks! The rock pirates! Off the East Coast? It's the Rock Pirates. They're their flag. Why are they here? They do not know. Guinea made the call. Guinea said, this prize is here. They do not know. So Rock's coming is thanks to Guinea. Why are they here? There's no time to worry about that. We're being swarmed by notorious pirates. Notorious pirates. These were indeed the strongest pirate crew at the time. So they come in numerous ships. Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? What are they at? They don't even know why they're here. Fire! They blast bombs! Give up, you lousy Marines! Follow my lead, crew! That's gonna be Sorbet, right? I don't see him! Don't rush ahead, Rocks. And since when did I say I let an idiot like you... No! Oh! Whitebeard! Whitebeard! Bam! Kaido! Bam! Oh! That's the movie! The movie! Right! I don't see this a big dude! Kaido! Wait a minute! Okay, let me read it first. Don't rush ahead, Rocks. And since when did I say I let an idiot like you give me orders? Whitebeard? Whitebeard, Kaido, Mom? On the same crew? Newgate, not you too? Finders, keepers, that sounds good to the rest of you. It all be mine. It would be pointless in your hull. Look at that. We know Kaido eats it. Am I tripping, boys? Mom? Who and who's the other one? That old woman, right? Remember that I said that she's part of the Rocks too? I forgot her name. There was someone else I remember that was told before that they're part of the Rocks. Finders keepers, I'm good to you, okay? So now they're all on about the devil fruit. Back off there, back off, Stussy! You're only making a fool of yourself! I should have read it before fucking thinking! Back off, Stussy! You're only making a fool of yourself? That's rich coming from you! Gloriosia. Gloriosia, that's that character that I'm meant to be fucking remembering, but I don't. Bear with me, boys, man. I'm sorry. Glow. I don't know if I'm going to be typing this in Gloriosia One Piece. There. Gloriosia is the former empress of the Kucha. Oh, the old woman! The old woman! Hancock's Island! Hancock's Island! She was part of the Rocks! She was part of the Rocks! Somehow! 3 generations before Hancock. The elder Neon, over 38 years ago, was a part. Oh, that would have been a spoiler. Holy fuck, but I would have never ever searched their name if it wasn't for this. Or there's no way that's a spoiler. Yeah, here they mentioned. So hold on, would that have been edited after this chapter, right? Because there's no way. There was no hint that she was part of the Rocks. Listen, my dumb ass is forgetting. 1 minute, where's my OBS? Okay. Whitebeard. There's Big Mom. That Gloricia. Okay, Stassi, which we know. My precious treasure. And obviously, these we don't see Zebek though. We don't see the main leader. It would be pointless in your hands, Lin, coming from Kaido. The more one walks is about to lose sight of our main goal. We've got to confirm it's here first. The main goal, the devil fruits, Whitebeard, the Daishiki. Talishiki! This is the first time he appeared in the story! He was the canon, but only in the movie! He was literally part of the Rox's crew! The moment Rox is about to lose sight of Armengate, who died and put you in charge, I'm gonna blow you all out of my way. I'll snatch it out from under all your pathetic noses. You all have your heads in the clouds. I'll be gone before you know it. Look at this. What did Whitebeard say? What did Whitebeard say? The reason the Rocks never succeeded in being a pirate crew, they never seen eye to eye. Ain't this becoming a reality now? How can a pirate crew like this, where everyone thinking they should be the leader of some sort, work? Law's crew, Law is the leader. Luffy, Straw Hats, you can see Luffy. Everyone respects the one man more than others in a sense. This pirate crew was born to fail. Looks like Roger is on his way as well. He's the one person, one thing at a time, Wookie. He's one person, Then she goes, one finger at a time, Wookie. So this is going to be the flashback of all flashbacks. This is going to be the decisive battle, Stassi. That's why, don't forget it. Today's the day we settle this. The Rock's crew has made landfall. What are you marine dogs playing at? What would you do if something were to happen? Us fucking celebrate. Something ever happened to you dudes would be the best thing in One Piece. What are you marine dogs playing at? What would you do if something were to happen to us? Come in a call. There are more fearsome pirates flooding in all directions. How did this leak? This event was supposed to be top secret. Guinea already said it 2 weeks prior that they made she leaked it out. We're still not certain what the pirates are after. Quite evident what they're after. Please be advised, the West Coast is a danger zone. So they do not know why the Rocks are here. So we know the Rocks get defeated from Garp and Roger, right? But the Rocks want to attack the Celestial Dragons. Anyone attacking the Celestial Dragons is not a villain in my book. But Rocks and Garp teams up with Roger and they both defeat him. Ain't it too much for Roger and Garp even? To take down a crew with Whitebeard, Shiki, Mom, Kaido, Zebek, Stassi, the other woman. The Roger Pirate! Oh! Boys! No! That looks like Luffy! That looks like Luffy! Roger Pirates of Dark there! No! That's Roger! That's Roger! That looks like Luffy! It does, any boys! They're back, man! Roger's crew! The Roger Pirates of Dark there! Boys, he looks just like Luffy! He does, ain't he? Huh? The Straw Hat, 110% Roger. The Roger Pirates have docked. And the Roger Pirates and someone else. Dave came. Hold on. I'm boys. The Roger Pirates have docked there. Finally, do you have any idea how I felt this past year? These are the Roger Pirates. What am I saying Beckman for? It's not Shanks, fam. He just looks like him. That I thought I'll say it. Finally, do you have any idea how I felt this past year? Roger, no using the captain card to call dibs this time, okay? They come, so they're gonna fight the Rocks. The Roger Pirates. Damn, fucking my boy Rayleigh. I'm thinking of fucking, that's the biggest brain for ever. Of course, Rayleigh. And the rest of his crew. Okay, the Roger Pirates have docked. Finally, do you have any idea how I felt this past year? Roger, no using the captain card to call dibs this time, okay? This looks rough. Rayleigh, right-hand man. Okay. What in the world is happening? Roger and Rox, I don't know if we're gonna make it. They're on the back foot scared. And they can't believe what's happening, the random people. Roger and the Rox, and this way Garb comes. And Garb flipping the teams up with Roger and they defeat the Rox, which goes down as the legendary hero. Legendary heroes coming before our eyes. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Reinforcements have arrived. It's a right there! Come on! Garb! He's here! He's here! Why does Roger look more like Luffy? I'm already in the wrong order. There's fucking too much hype. Okay. There, the gods and knights pull those marines back and see to it that the celestial dragons are protected. What a disgrace. Why even bother surrounding the island with ships? So fam, with gods and knights, they must not do enough to defeat the crew. Pull those marines back and see to it that the celestial dragons are protected. What a disgrace. Why even bother surrounding the island with ships? Gods and knights stand by right. Okay, now we go there. Okay, reinforcements have arrived us, Admiral Garp. They Garp. Why does Roger look so much like Luffy and Garp being the granddad of Luffy doesn't? Why did I say Gob? Didn't I say Beckman? No one hold me on that, man. Obviously Rayleigh Roger, man. Sorry, dude, okay? We wasn't have arrived. Okay, Gob's here. Gob in all his might. Gob here must be like, yo, Prime Shanks where we are now. His voice, Admiral Gob. Whoa, we are saved. Just tell me where I can find Roger. He don't care about anything else. Tell me where Roger is. It's absolute mayhem out there. He couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. Explode there, Kuma. Is this it? Yes, I don't know which is which. So they're the devil fruit, fam. So one of them, mom must get you off one of them. Yeah, this is it. This is the fish fruit what Kaido eats. Kuma must eat that fruit. What a fucking page! There's like so much hype in each panel that my mind couldn't focus on the next panel. It's like fucking mumble jumble. Max Pirates made the landfall. What are you doing, dogs playing that? What would you do if something were to happen to us? Okay. I don't want to make sure I picked up everything here. Please be advised, the West Coast are danger. Okay, the Roger Pirates have docked there. They waylay Roger, the crew. They have a fat pass UK, no using the captain card. They call them, okay, this looks rough. Then the gods and knights intervened. There they are. Damn. Fam. Look, fire, yo. Okay, so they intervened. Okay, then what's happening? Okay, then the Garp comes. It's absolute mayhem out there. So now we got the devil fruit. Okay, everything's in. Okay, do they eat it? Mom! She gets the food! She gives it to Kaido! Kaido becomes the dragon that we know of in Wano! Fuck! There, she clubbers him. She clubbers him. Gets the fruit. Kuma looks. Has Kuma taken a bite? He doesn't. Look at his mouth. Phew, close one. Ivan-chan. Hand that one over to. They're the one, the fruit that Kuma eats. Kuma, don't think. Just eat the fruit. You have to. There we go. He munches. He eats the fucking fruit, boys. You have to eat it to save them. If we manage to get a single person off of this island, we can call this a victory over. Look at that mentality, yo. That's how you know they care. Every life matters. If you die, Kuma, and I die, but one person manages to escape, we call this a success. Fucking beautiful, fam. It is. The utmost care for human life. We can call this a victory over them. There, Kuma! Fucking salad! Salad! You fucking dog! He comes! Surprise, surprise, fam! There, but he eats the fruit. Now that he ate the fruit, will it be sufficient? Can he help Ivankov escape? Will it still be enough? You are Buccaneer, brat. Look at him, like you have to mention his race, you racist dogs. Can't he just be a brat? Why do you have to mention his fucking color, his race, where he's from? You are like I feel like spitting on you would be like something less. You are Buccaneer brat. You can either live as a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your like. Yo. You can either live as a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your like. You're born to be a slave, or you're born to just die. There is no like, yo, fam. There is no one in someone that could read One Piece and ever side with monsters like this, man. That is what the tides have this that is what the tides of time have decided. Are you somebody important who is not important? I don't understand how someone can be born to be more. Look at that. I don't understand how someone can be born to be more or less important. Yo, you cut any baby, any human, any child, they all bleed the same color. How is how is a baby born under a millionaire and a baby born somewhere where they're homeless? What is the difference? There is no difference. That life is just as important as that life. That's what Kuma is trying to get at. I don't understand how someone can be born to be more or less important. Fuck, that is a beautiful quote. Why do you get to live and I don't? Innit? What makes your life so much more important than mine? If you are born to be a slave, then what's the point in? Oh, look at that. If you're born to be a slave, then what's the point in being born at all? He's not born to be a slave. That's hence the reason why he was born. No one's born to be a slave. It's the rulers and fucking dictators at the time of the kid being born. If you're born to be a slave, then what's the point in being born at all? Ain't it me being born, me having the best mom and dad, proves to me I should not be a slave? How can a character like Kuma, fam, which we see less of, like Sambodi and whatnot, becomes one of our favorites, fam? Like I said, this is what a One Piece flashback can do to a character, yo. If you're born to be a slave, then what's the point in being born at all? If I have some kind of power now, I'm gonna use it to save as many people as I possibly can. I'm gonna use it to save as many people as I possibly can. Just like Nika. The Buccaneer race looked up to Nika, fam. It's always the ones that lose the most that know how it feels like to lose things, right? What did this man did not lose at a child age too? That is precisely why your people needed to be erased. Hold it, Rocks! You're in my way, Roger! This fateful incident would soon be obscured by the shadows. Huh? By reading this, it makes you think they're not gonna show it. This fateful incident will soon be obscured by the shadows of history. No, there's no way they gonna show this whole flashback, right? That's the narrator. Am I tripping? There, the kingdom of Sorbet South Blue. Oh, so we bounced. No, they're not showing it all, right? The whole encounter, the fight, how Garp and Roger teamed up. Fam, ain't this the perfect opportunity to show it? You showed all of this. Well, I'm not speaking too early. Maybe when I speak too early, then I was great. 1 minute. The kingdom of Sorbet Blue, South Blue. So they only ended up resorting Garp's heroism there. There is. So they only ended up reporting Garp's heroism. Okay, they're talking about. Oh, of course, because the only thing we know from God Valley, everything else was cancelled, everything else was deleted. This Morgan's is nothing but a hijack. A hack. He prints what the world there. Morgan is the one to give the false news. I mean, the news of only Garp's heroism. In the end, we still have no idea what the heck really happened on the island. There we go. So the truth has still yet to come out. The only truth aspect was Gops. Just how long are you planning to pray like this, Kuma? Oh, what a beautiful picture. Guinea looks like a tantata and that. How long you planning to pray like this, Kuma? I keep thinking I could have saved more. Look at this man. Look at what he's thinking, man. His heart is like, yo fam, it's like the most softest of hearts. We are out alive, yet the only thing he thinks of, there's more people I could have saved. This man could have had the Nika tile. That's how good he is. Stop talking nonsense. You saved over 500 souls. During that mess, he saved 500 people. Yeah, it still feels like it's insufficient. That's right, you were amazing. Everyone cried tears of gratitude. Thanks to you, even I welled up. Tien, a nickname for Kuma similar to Teddy. Everyone cried tears of gratitude. Thanks to you, even I welled up. Those hands of yours can bless people with freedom. They are hands of liberation. Somebody used them hands to save us. They are hands of liberation. And now that you think back to the moments where when he made us escape, them hands gave us freedom because we were all like separated in a sense. Hands of liberation. He hears the word liberation and he thinks of Nika. Fuck, man. So your family ran a church, Kuma's family. That explains so much more about you. Well then, I'm off to sea. I'm going to bask in my freedom. I'll never forget your face for as long as I live. We all do come back together, right? Because of Dragon. I'll never forget your face for as long as I live. No one ever does. Sorry, I'm not coming, big bro. I wanna stay with Kuma while I think about what I'm gonna do with my life. Guinea wants to chill with Kuma. She's getting a vibe from him, saying to Ivankov, you go. Take care, my friends. How much episodes after since we've seen Ivankov? Whoa. How many episodes after did we see Ivankov? And who knew our love for the characters would grow even more and more and more, fam? Take care, my friends. Now then, since I'm 4 years your elder. Since I'm 4 years, I'm buzzing now then. Since I'm 4 years your elder, 4 years older then, you can leave it to big sis to work out how we're gonna feed ya. Oh, look at that. And since I'm older than you, logically it's my responsibility to make sure food enters your stomach. And Kuma's like, what? Split that log. Ah, look at that. They're living the life. Split that log, Kumachi. Obviously, with his strength, he can make it look easy. Now we just got a salad. No more dumpster diving or stealing for us. Let's all look at them. They're living the life. Yeah, hard as it may be, but she can benefit from his strength. They can work together and make a living, yo. They're not born to be slaves, yo. But we know Kuma ends up back there, right? Let's work hard and buy our food from now on. That's where the baraka is in life, yo, boys. When like your fam with with your own hands you eat from. It is true, fam. Let's work hard and buy our food from now on. What? There's no way you are only what they doing, fam? Stop being brats! Let this man live! There's no way you are only 9! You lying freak! Ouch. He could have clobbered both of them, but it's his character not to. It's his heart not to. There, surprise, Guinea. She flips. Pick on someone your own size. Look at Kuma's picture there. Going on like they are the innocent one. Any boys? He's like, yo, Guinea, chill out, man. They done nothing. Like, go easy on him. Yo, Kuma. He's becoming a fucking fan favorite. He is, yo. Crying, lumped up, Guinea, fucking like what Kaido done to fucking Kinemon. Sorry about that, Guinea. Sorry about that, Guineas. Yeah. They literally threw rocks at him. Yo, how weird is that? It's like I knew by the body language of looking at Kuma what he's gonna say. One panel down is exactly what I said. He wants friends. He wants friends, fam. Even though you bullied him, he's like, cool, fuck it, it's done. The poor, the fruit, sorry about that, Guinea's a really nice girl, really, huh? I feel better, I healed him. The pain's being blown away. The pain's being blown away. Did you do some kind of magic? Willy-nilly silly, and he's singing. Song seems to be a reference to Winnie the Pooh theme. Winnie the Pooh, you know, the pain's been blown away. Did you use some kind of magic? Their chapter ended. There should be color, right? Huh? It hasn't ended. This is buzzing. This is the end. Munch, crunch, chew. You know you're enjoying your food when you have all that shit going on, innit? Munch, eating. Chew, she seems full. Oh no, she don't. She's still hungry. I thought like she's always like, you know when you eat and you do one of them ones. I'm still hungry. You sure? Offers her a plate full of food. She makes that flipping Luffy face. So good. You are a real gluten, Guinea. Let's keep up the hard work. Kumachi, how old were you when you became a slave? 4 years old. Yo, my son is free. Yo, 1 year time, he would have lived a life like Kuma. Like, let's say if this ever happened. 4 years old. Me too. I didn't think you should sound so excited about that. At least that led for you two to be together, right? I'm full. My belly's actually full. They never imagined the day. They never imagined the day where they can eat. Not just eat, but eat to their full. A few pages ago, he was like, if I was gonna be born a slave, what's the point in being born? At the end of the same chapter, he utters the words, I'm full. And you to say I'm full after eating is a privilege in life we take for fucking granted. How many children around the world would give everything they own to say them words? I'm just so happy. Belly's actually full. What's wrong? Kumachi? Oh, come on, don't cry. Then he cries himself. I'm just so happy. Their first taste of peace and hope. So where does dragon come into all this? Oh my god! Holy shit! Don't rush ahead, Vox! And since when did I say I let an idiot like you give a fam? Look at the color, yo! You gay, not you too. Kaido, mom. Where's the bag? No, fam, am I tripping? I don't see him. The moron Vox is about to lose sight of our main goal. Who died and put you in charge? I was like, look, they just do not agree. This is gonna be decided the battle. Today's the day we'll settle this. Boys, you know what? I'm like, fam, yo, like, maybe it's been so long and my dumb ass never go down. There was a few pages today, just now, but I never went all the way down. Yo, fam, I'll make sure from next chapter I do, boys. Maybe it's been so long, I've been ill for so long. I don't know what the reason is, man. But no, there's no reason for that brain fart moment with fucking Ben Beckman, fam. There's no reason for that. I'm gonna get slaughtered in the comments. You can't, man. Why is One Piece flashbacks? Man, it's One Piece flashback, the One Piece itself, the literal story, fam. It hits differently. It does, boys. Why did it just happen to be a flashback, which made One Piece my favorite anime at the time? Think about it. This is so beautiful. Oh, I want to see Roger again, boys, because one sec. The pirate, the hat that goes onto him. Rayleigh. There's obviously, what did I do? I zoomed here. Then I thought that's the end of the page. I'm sorry, but yo, please, no one go on mad about in the comments because, fam, I don't know, man. I just got buzzed out a little. There, that looks just like Luffy, and that don't even look like don't look like Garp. I mean, a dragon or Luffy. So we did not see the battle. The battle was not shown. Is it because this whole flashback is meant to be about Kuma, not God Valley? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this flashback initiated over Bunny, right? I feel like this flashback is gonna continue at some point. It will, boys. Yeah, then Mom. Remember the episode, fam? I don't even remember what episode it was, but I remember this clearly when Mom was talking to Kaido. She goes, "You owe me one, don't you? Because I gave you the fish fruit." And I was like, "Fish? What part of Kaido devil fruit looks like a fish?" I remember that episode. I remember saying it. I don't understand how someone can be born to be more or less important. If you're born to be a slave, then what's the point in being born at all? Yo, man. You know these quotes, boys. Like, fam, no one has to say these quotes to you, but in life in general, everyone's born equal. But when someone puts it into a way like this, especially with the story that being shown that his race deserves to be a slave, but he's fighting the fact that no, I'm human just like you. Kuma, yo fam, you can't tell me Kuma is not becoming like an Oden character, or Kuma is not becoming like a white beard character. He's not becoming like a Kubazan character. I'm mentioning them characters because them characters are some of our favorites, right? He's going into that list. You can't find a better character in a story where the heart is like vast, fam. Because all viewers that when we view One Piece, we try to imitate characters like this in worldly life, fam. And this man showing it the best way possible. "4 years old. This is the first time in their life, basically, they've ate to the heart's content, fam. Come on, don't cry. I'm just so happy. Their first taste of peace, their first taste of the peace and hope. The peace must not last long, because we know what happens to you, Kuma. Okay, boys. I want 12 minutes, boys. Uh, I don't know if I'll upload this on its own or not. I'm gonna need to make sure that I'm not gonna be disturbed for another hour. But boys, rest assured, you see this uploading in an hour or two, I'll get another episode. I mean, a chapter out tonight, boys. And like I said, things should commence as normal from now. After the illness and the holidays is over, boys. Okay, so I'll get another chapter out later today. And like I said, tomorrow, triple to Kaisen. We are doing it, boys, okay? But like I said, later on tonight, I'll see you again with the next chapter. Okay, dudes. Love, boys. Chapter 1097 of the One Piece. Yo, let's go, boys. Can't say what's up YouTube twice because I said it early on today and I mentioned 1097, but I did say I'll get it later in tonight, which is now. Man, this chapter was so good. Any boys. 4 years old. I'm full. My belly's actually full. Man, Oda and his flashbacks, man. Any boys. When you feel like you can't get any more sadder. And next flashback comes and boom, we get this. Ain't Let's go. Kuma. Cover request by Takashi. Kuma catching salmon in a river. Like a big friendly giant. The word tyrant as well. He's the most humblest, carefreeing dude ever. Haven't seen the title yet. I was pretty shocked when I realized Io-san from Zun was the man behind Lo Aki. I just can't get that comedy duo out of my head. I'd be lying if I said what Oda is referring to there, boys. Here we go. So you see Kuma sitting down. 8 years after the God Valley incident. 30 years ago. So 8 years after God Valley. Days and months have passed by. Look at Kuma, yo. He's becoming more and more like the Kuma we know. Please help me, Kumachi. Please help me, Kuma. I've been coming here since your pa was around. It came as a nasty shock when you all went and disappeared on us. Kingdom of Sorbet South Blue. It came as a nasty shock when you all went and disappeared on us. But it's comforting to know you grew into such a sweet boy. He continued his greatness as a child into his 8 years after. Your parents did a great job. I'm sure they're so proud of you becoming a bona fide Kalegi man. And if your parents could see you right now, they'd be overjoyed. There are hardly any young'uns left in this country these days. It's no wonder we're getting poorer and poorer. Not much young people in this place. What a relief. I feel so much better, bless you. Me next, my hips are killing me. He is like Phoenix, fam. He can cure you. Not only can he takes the pain out of you, he literally cures. And to the old people, he's a godsend, fam. I feel so much better, bless you. Me next, my hips are killing me. And look at that face, he don't look like he's in like, oh my God, too many people are asking for help. Here's that, yo, it's more than an honor to do it. Pastor did the Bible, fam! My man became a pastor! It makes sense. Every time we see him in One Piece, he's always holding the Bible. Pastor Kuma, you know, fam. Pastor Buffalo Kuma, 17 years old. Kuma doing bits, fam. So what leads him to that tragedy, like when he's not himself anymore? We can't thank you enough. God bless your miracle hands. Can't you do this on weekdays too? Fat chance. Sundays only, that's a girl in it, fam. That's gonna be a guinea, fam. Can't you do this on weekdays too? So he's only healing on Sundays, but these old people are getting carried away. But then again, if you don't only feel pain on Sundays, right? You feel pain every other day. That's Guinea, I'm sure. Oh, fam! She's gone massive, yo! Sister! That's Guinea! So is this Bonnie's mum, boys? Where do you freeloading old bags? Get off asking for more help. I guarantee you, Kuma is not going to look at this of the old people asking him for help as anything other than like a blessing. I'll be more than happy to do it. I guarantee you, Kuma is not going to look at this as a nuisance, just the way his character is, as we know so far. Get off asking for even more help. Haha, we've gotten the attention of Little Miss Cheapskate. Little Miss Cheapskate, you know. Guinea. Quit flapping your gums. This isn't a nursing home. And going like, you old people are getting carried away, yo. I tell you to wash your mouth out if you weren't such a cutie pie. Hey, That's awkward. I heard there's no end to the number of suitors that come knocking on your door. And look at her, fam. She got massive, yo. But then again, it has been years gone past. She was older than Kuma in the chapter earlier on today. Don't change the subject. None of them have a chance with Kuma here. Just looking into that calm face of his is enough to comfort alone. Yo, those are powerful words, fam. And there's something about Kuma that, fam, he doesn't even have to do anything physical with his hands. His presence alone in a room brings a joy to the Nika, fam. He always wanted to become like that, yo. Remember, you look into that calm face of his is enough to comfort anyone. You are too kind, he says. You're the one who's too kind. She's not wrong. And Kuma's character right now is one such people would take advantage in a heartbeat. But these old people are not. But we don't truly know, right? But you think old people would be less likely to take advantage of you because they experience most of their life? What's there to truly gain? They're 21, fam! So 21, one sec, boys. 8 years after, okay? Don't change this, okay? You're too kind. She's 21. To tell the truth, we love to donate and support our Kumachi, the old woman says, but we've all been struggling just to meet the celestial tribute recently. Here we go, fam! And if you don't pay that, your life's in turmoil, fam. But we've all been struggling to just meet the celestial tribute recently. I'm sure you've heard about our new king of the Sorbet Kingdom. He's just gonna be someone we know. Now, these old people are nice, man. They would love to help out, but they can't because of this celestial tribute about the new king. Well, I've got a feeling this is going to be a character that we know. They say King... What? They say King Bekori is a cold-hearted monster. Safe to say, we don't know any King Bekori. This is a new character. They say King Bekori is a cold-hearted monster. Surprise, surprise. He's hell-bent on paying the tribute, and he doesn't care about whether us old farts are too sick to contribute. Ah, this flashback, man. He's hell-bent on paying the tribute, and he doesn't even care about whether us old farts are too sick to contribute. Your age, you know, that's the saying, right? You look after the elderly more, man, because, yo, fam, it's natural instincts. These fuckers like, yo, you don't give them money, fam. Your life is to be a turmoil as a youngster. If we can't, they lock us up. And obviously, this king, he must have been chosen by the world government, right? Celestial dragons, world nobles, the elders, the people that are in charge. They always put the ruthless dictators as kings, fam. He's the worst. The other day, an acquaintance of mine ended up starving to death in their cell. Can you believe that? Fam, about 1,090 chapters here, man. I can't believe it, fam. Some of the shit they do, a hunting game, fam, where you just run around cutting out rabbits and shit. Can you believe that? That miserly king of Oz won't even feed his prisoners. Fuck. Ain't it bad enough someone did not pay? Ain't it bad enough that you took their freedom away? They're under you. Yet, and you go one step further beyond that to not feeding your slaves, your prisoners. He's even more of a cheapskate than harsh. That's harsh. He's even more of a cheapskate than you, Guinea. Yet he's happy to bend over backwards for the celestial dragons. Of course, fam. If we don't stay in good health, we're gonna get killed. I can get rid of any pain or mild illnesses you need me to. Keyword, mild illnesses. The illnesses that are severe, Kuma can't help. So please visit every week. He's like an olden man. As likability factor, I can get rid of any pain or mild illnesses you need me to. So please visit every week. He does not get no gold. He does not get no commission. He does not get anything for this. Yet he does it because out of the heart which he possesses. Thanks so much, Kumachi. Oh man, look at that. Yo, that panel's beautiful, fam. And it hurts even more because we know what ends up to him. He loses who he is later. He looks like a character that not one soul will despise. But it's them people that are always targeted by the higher ups, right? People that kindness is a threat, fam, to them. Moon's out. Dave, like Zorro, fam, remember? The bubble. Kuma. Ah! He touches the bubble! He's in agony! He's in pain! He's bleeding! Ah! So that must be the pain in it, of the people. He touches it and looks like it's killing him. Dear fam, it's like the whole church, the building is erupting from the screams he's giving. Guinea! Kuma! I don't get what happened. That ball is pain, right? Is it his pain? Or is it the pain of the other people? Whatever it was, it made him pass out. Guinea looks heartbroken. They have no idea you are taking on any of their pain. Oh, he's taking on the old people's pain. They have no idea you are taking on any of their pain. And you keep doing this week after week. He does not have to do this. He volunteers. It can't be helped. If someone doesn't shoulder their burdens, the pain and sufferings of the look at that fam, that's heartbreaking. If someone doesn't shoulder their burdens, the pain and suffering of theirs won't disappear. So in order for the old people, hips and whatnot pain to leave, he has to take it upon himself. This is like Odin when he was fucking like dancing naked every week. Obviously this is more severe, but it's like the same type of thing. Where no one knows you are doing a good deed. Only you. They have no idea you are taking on any of their pain. And you keep doing this week after week. It can't be helped if someone doesn't shoulder their burdens. That pain and sufferings of theirs won't just disappear. He is too good of a character. He has to put everyone's pain on someone. And obviously his character, he ain't gonna make anyone else suffer. Who would have thought this is Kuma, boys, man? Before this flashback, we would have never thought this man lived such a life. Yeah, we all thought he'll have a sad story, right? Which character really doesn't? But to this extent, it be left to fester, returning to haunt them again and again, an ice pack on his head. She's taking care of him. More than anything, I'm just glad I can do something to help them feel. Look at that, fam. No one should bear such responsibilities. You gotta look out for yourself, yo. Helping people, yo, we all should go the extra mile, fam. But this is just wrong, man. I can do something to help them feel happier. I'm sorry for putting you through this, though. I'll get tougher. So you won't have to worry. He's apologizing. Because what she may be going through, we know she's hurting. That's not the point. Hey, we got little food. Hey, we got a little food as thanks today. Let's eat up. And he's still putting the smile on his face. Dinner time. They look so good together. So she must be here, they must get together. Man, they have to. And this is how Bonnie must be born. "25 years ago, there, we're gonna reach the present, fam. 25 years ago, when Kuma was 22. Hey, Kuma, let's get married! They have to! There's not a bag of fuck, I'm in my pajamas, man! There, Kuma, let's get married! Huh? What the hell's with the reaction? Of course we can. You love me, right? Don't tell me what I'm thinking. He's gonna blame his race, right? The Buccaneer. So he's gonna think he's not worthy of love. Wouldn't he make you happy? I'm sure it would. But the thing is, just take me. There we go. This is fucked up, man. This is. He can't live his life. He can't do anything he wants. This is wrong. No, he's taking a pain every week. He can't choose the woman he wants to be with. Just take me. I'm the one with buccaneer blood. My wife is normal. Please let her go and my son go. I don't want. This has to be the most tragic character. It has to be, boys. If it wasn't for his blood, his race, he'll jump at the opportunity. Look at this. It's another article about those freedom fighters. Freedom fighters! Revolutionary Army! It begins! It begins because they are part of the Revolutionary Army. But Guinea is not, right? So something must happen to Guinea. Look at this. It's another article about those freedom fighters. They finally issued wanted posters for them. Wanted posters for them, Dragon. After they incited riots in several countries. There we go, Dragon fam! He's so cool! He's like a hero, so he looks up to Dragon. No, so he looked up to Dragon before he joined Dragon's crew. He's so cool, he's like a hero. One day I want to head out to sea and dedicate my life to saving people too. You can't say this is not the saddest, top 3 saddest flashbacks, man. You can't, boys. I dedicate my life to saving people too. Hello, is anyone home? Guinea, our sweet muse. We had a massive haul today. Please help yourself. You're bare fish and that, fam. Thanks so much, Mr. Fish Manga. She chucks a ring. She chucks something at him. Because she wants to know about the marriage. And the subject quickly changed, right, to freedom fighters because he does not want to talk about it. And she's like, you think I've forgotten what we were exactly talking about? So she dashes something right at him and goes, idiot. Then 22 years ago, something major happened. 22 years ago, that ain't too long. The Kuma fam, they're becoming more and more like the Kuma we know. The people you've kidnapped, let them go. The people you've kidnapped, let them go. Okay, these dudes kidnapped people. Save us, Kumachi, there we go. They're asking for help. What are you yelling about, you big oaf? Are you trying to pick a fight with the royal army? That's treason, you know. Castletown's Kingdom of Sorbet when Kuma was 25 years old. He's apparently a pastor from some church in Southern Province. Hey, pastor, didn't you hear about the new law? We're allowed to do whatever we want to the southerners. We're allowed to do whatever we want to the southerners. So people from a specific part of the kingdom. You're planning on enslaving them. Here, whoop, there we go. He attacks. You think Kuma was gonna let some old people still be under occupation when he is here having the heart he does? He uses the poor. I won't let this pass. He is a rebel. So here where it becomes hated, and the dragon must come. Boom, this part of the revolutionary army. It's all coming into play, boys. My liege, this new policy, the king, the people might find it hard to swallow. It is of no consequence. They'll soon grow accustomed to their new status. Before long, it won't bother them. They'll all come to see the southerners for the vermin that they are. Aren't they not humans, man? They can't give you this tribute thing. Then there's something else that can't happen, man. You freaking dogs are in power, man. From this day forward, the borders of Sorbet shall stop at the edge of the northern province. From this day forward, the borders of the Sorbet shall stop at the edge of the northern province. The amount of celestial tribute is decided by a country's population, you see. Okay, then how much you pay depends on the amount of people. Kingdom of Sorbet, Kuma's church, Castle Town, old folks' village, lawless land will no longer be weighed down by all the old fossils in the south. Hence the word southerners before. We must cut out this cancer so the fittest of this glorious nation can thrive. How did it go from the way this portrays reality? Is mind-boggling. We no longer be weighed down by all the old fossils in the south. We must cut out this cancer so the fittest of this glorious nation can thrive. He is in prison. Guinea, the other friends. It's hard, boys. Seeing a character like this man suffer, man. It is, man. My man is so fucking kind-hearted, yo. Tell me what made them arrest you too. Kuma says to Guinea. We raised hell trying to get them to cut that far. She didn't have to go prison. She went out of her way to help Kuma, which resulted her in going into prison. How do you not marry her, fam? Be blame the buccaneer, the blood, the race, on my way, boys. But like, fam, she's such a keeper, fam. But they gave us a thrashing in the end, and they laugh. Like wherever you go, expect us next to you. Let that be prison. Guinea, this country is on the brink of becoming a cesspool of bigotry and hate. King Bekori is a celestial dragon puppet. This new policy was given to him from on high. Don't come as no surprise. If you plan on starting a rebellion, you'll be signing up to fight the world government as well, implying think before your actions. You assisting me would mean basically what Usopp done, shooting the flag, will be declaring war on world government. Do you still continue? Do you still want to help? I know the answer. There's no change in her. An explosion! It must be! It must be! It must be Dragon! It has to be! Who are these guys? Your Majesty, we must flee! Ivankov! Free him! Free him! As if we will let you escape. This is what you get. You wanna be a celestial dragon? You make me sick. Who is that? Dragon boys! You make me sick. The king's been overthrown. The king's been overthrown. His slavery. Oh. Oh, do this, man. It's hard, man. Like, fam, man. I can't help but think of something, man. I can't, man. Especially with the shit I've been watching recently, man. Fuck, man. The king's been overthrown. His slavery laws are no more. Thank goodness I hated what this country was becoming. And so this mysterious band saved the kingdom of Sorbet from the corruption of the world government. Then what happens to Kuma? How does he end up being the way we know him? Looks like the man you recommended went on quite the rampage. You're going to love him, Dragon. Kuma! Kuma Guinea! I see you've gone and gotten yourselves caught. Lucky for you, I was in the neighborhood. Ivankov, I love you, fam. I do. No way, big bro. Is that you, Ivan-chan, years and years after? And the man you are with isn't me. Kuma, if you're still anything like you used to be, how about coming with us and changing the world? This is it. This is the beginning, fam. What a character. What a fucking character. Boys, like, yo, fam. He's becoming my favorite, yo. He is, fam. If you're anything like you used to be, how about coming back with us? The onset of the Great Pirate Era, and the onset of the Great Pirate Era, and the tragedy of O'Hara, spur these freedom fighters to take up arms. And have a look at the picture yet. Against the corrupt regimes of the world, starting numerous insurrections. The fucking Revolutionary Army is born. It's born! It didn't take long for the two pillars of this movement to become free, as Dragon and Ivankov recruited Kuma into their cause. This organization would adopt a new name, one that echoed around the world: the Revolutionary Army. No freedom fighters. Revolutionary Army, what we know. Count me into Guinea. Huh? Something happens to her. There is no Guinea in the present. So Ivankov is like literally the right hand man of Dragon. This might just be the best flashback. The onset of the great pirate era and the tragedy of O'Hara spurred these freedom fighters to take up arms against the corrupt regimes of the world, starting numerous insurrections. It didn't take long for the two pillars of this movement to become free, as Dragon and Ivankov recruited Kuma to their cause. This organization would adopt a new name, one that echoed around the world, the Revolutionary Army. We're still lacking funds this early days. For now, we must act like mercenaries, supporting those who already have a will to topple their monarchs, fueling their rebellious spirits. For now, we must act as mercenaries, supporting those who already so people that are already on the initiative, that have pushed them even further to assist them. All our recruits get weapons training. All our recruits get weapons training drilled into them. I want us to grow into a boundless army spread throughout the world. You guys become just that. You guys become the uttermost threat to the world government as we know in the present. Where did you learn about weapons, Dragon Son? Kuma says, I spent some time with the Navy. Unfortunately, I found no justice there. Where did you learn about weapons, Dragon? I spent some time with the Navy. I spent some time with the Navy! He was part of the Marines! What does this mean? I spent some time with the Navy. Is he saying he was part of the Navy? That isn't it. What else can that mean? Dragon! He was part of the government! What the fuck? Gop! Gop, son! He did, but he was part of the Marines! I need the official of this. I spent some time with the Navy. You can only spend time with the Navy if you know the navies, the certain people that are in the Navy, and you just spend time with them. They don't mean that. They mean Dragon was actually part of the Navy. Monkey D. Dragon was part of the government, part of the Marines. Akainu! Remember! Marine Ford! When Luffy, what Gob says, not Gob, Akainu, son of Dragon. So does that mean Akainu and Dragon's got a relationship that we are unaware of? Marineford boys, we go son of Dragon. Remember when Akainu sees him? Oh, is that just him saying it normally? Because he knows it is Luffy's son? Or did he say that knowing that there was a relationship between him and Dragon? Unfortunately, I found no justice there. The difference between you and your dad sees no justice in the world government, the way the celestial dragons run, but yet he still feels he has to be committed. Now the son was part of the same. Yo, this is insane. Dragon was part of the Marines. This goes against everything. Then this must make more sense. No wonder they can't capture Dragon. Because fam, like yo, Dragon must know the ins and outs on the way they think, the way the higher ups think. So he must know how, like, you know, how to avoid them in a sense. I spent some time with the Navy. Unfortunately, I found no justice there. Yeah, man! Fuck! You can't make this up! Marine or revolutionary? He's a man determined to help others. Yeah, I should have read this before going in the fucking fort. So he was a Marine. He was a Marine. What I was thinking is true. He wasn't just spending time with the Navy. He was actually a part of the crew, the Marines. Oh, God. My head, boys. My head, yo. Dragon! The fucking most wanted man on earth! My man was a part of the government, the Marines! You can rely on me, Dragon. You won't wrath. Boys! Them 2 panels! They fucking give you goosebumps! You can rely on me, Dragon. You won't regret joining us. The perfect reply to give after such a quote. Well, I'll be. Look who's back, Kuma. I'll be coming home every now and then. I worry about you all. The kingdom. Because obviously the kingdom is free from that king. Even though he's part of the revolutionary army, he not lost his traits. And he goes back to his people. You can't write a character this fucking good in almost 1,100 chapters in. I know he's an old character, but to me he feels like a new character, yo. And thus another 8 years would pass. The sun would continue to rise and set to like normal until another 8 years would pass. So we're gone 8 years even further. Rise and set like a normal until. So here we're gonna see what he becomes like. Like something must trigger it, something must happen, right? Because we don't truly know. And this is Kuma's flashback. This ain't exactly God Valley's flashback. So we must see what happens. 14 years ago, a certain kingdom. You look excited. Guinea. Man, fam, Guinea! Guinea looks like fucking some leader, yo! Then what happens to Guinea? Like, she's not in no revolutionary army as of now. You look excited, Guinea. It's that obvious. So she must be like a flipping ruthless, like, yo, reliable and everything. Can you blame me, though? You get Luffy vibes, man. That's Luffy's face. Can you blame me though? We're so close to the day where we get to link up. Oh, that's what she's looking forward to. To join Dragons, boys. And she's getting a buzz thinking about it because she's gonna see Kuma again, the love of her life. I'm so happy, I can hardly breathe. Fuck. Now that's happiness, isn't it, boys? Captain of the Revolutionary Army's Eastern Forces, Guinea. Captain Kuma, that lucky dog. He's won the heart of the lady we all admire. Kuma can't be with her though. Even more effed up for Kuma because of the life he lived. He at least deserves to be with someone that will cherish him, but he can't because of the buccaneer. He's won the heart of the lady we all admire. You creeps admire me? Gross. Your words sting. Revolutionary Headquarters, Baltigo. Dragon San? Dragon San? Guinea's been captured! The downfall of Guinea begins! She gets taken away! The enemy took us by surprise! Please forgive us! Now they have to go and save her! It does not say no break! Does that mean there's no break? Looks like the man you recommended went on quite a rampage. You're going to love him, Dragon. Kuma. You're gonna yourselves lucky for you of us in the neighborhood there, Dragon and Kuma. No, it was that Ivan Chen and the man you're with isn't he. Kuma, if you're still anything like you used to be, how about coming with us and changing the world? There, fam. The Revolutionary Army. Hold on, boys. So we do not know who took her? Ah. Kuma. He gives himself up. Don't even tell me that what happens. But it makes sense. He gives himself up to be experimented on for the release of her. Then hold on. Then that can't be Bunny's mom, right? Because then Bunny must be a child. Which true what Veikapung was saying. Because they're here right now, right? They're born. And she's not with Kuma. So Bunny must literally be hiding her age. Vegapunk is spitting when he says that. This has to be Bunny's mom unless we are wrong. And this is Bunny because she has the age thing. I don't know, man. 14 years ago, Luffy was here, Bunny was here. So she never had no baby. Now, then she's not Bunny's mom. If Bunny is the age that she says she is now, that's not her mom. Unless later on she had the child and Bunny is really hiding her age to begin with. And Vegapunk saying child, not because he's old, but because she's a literally child. Dragon part of the Navy, of the Marines, who would have fought, fam? The one man we thought hates the Marines the utmost. He was part of them, but he never seen justice there, so he bounced and formed his own crew. Why do I see Kuma giving himself in? It's so like Kuma to do that because she took care of Kuma when Kuma needed someone. She went to prison just to get. She went prison because to give just to be next to him. She's such a good woman, fam. And she's been kidnapped. They're gonna do some sort of part exchange experiment on Kuma, the Buccaneer, and they're gonna release her. But then again, she still must die, right? Because she's not part of the present. She's a new character. Unless they don't necessarily mean she's dead, but I don't know what else to say. But Kuma must give himself in. And if that is Bonnie's mom, Bonnie is truly, Bonnie is like hiding her age. Because this must be a good amount of years after this where she has a child, if that is indeed Bonnie's mom, right? Man. So insane how good this is written, fam. It is, man. It's so fucking emotional, man. Seeing a character like Kuma suffer to this extent. He can't be with the woman, fam. If you love a woman, man, look, if you're a woman and you love a man, and that fam, you want to be with them wholeheartedly, but you can't because you just fear of your past experiences coming into fruition and you do not want to harm that person. It's like his destiny to live alone in that extent. But we do know that obviously Bonnie is his child. So this flashback has to continue for a few more chapters. It does. Also, boys, does this mean there's no break? Because believe it or not, there has been chapters right where he said no break. It was like this, but there was a break. We had two chapters together, right? Even though I done both of them today, but they were back to back, right? Surely there can't be another chapter this week, right? I mean, ain't that too good to be true, fam? We raised hell trying to get them to free you, but they gave us a thrashing in the end. And they just laugh. How touching is that? How touching is that, man? Let's get married. We can't. What else would that reaction? Of course, you love me, right? Just admit it, you dope. Seeing these words in One Piece is such like a breath of fresh air. And that too coming from a woman, it just makes his character even more sad. Wouldn't it make you happy? I'm sure it would, but the thing is, just take me. I'm the one, the Buccaneer blood, the flashback. My wife is normal. Please let her go. Because of what happened to his mom, he is scared it's gonna happen here. Yo, that's next level sadness, fam. That's next level traumatization, fam. I don't want to make you unhappy. Look at this. It's another article about the freedom. But look how we changed the topic. My lord. They have no idea you're taking on any of their pain, Komachi. And you keep doing this. They don't look at this man doing such a gracious act. Yet the people he's helping aren't even aware he is doing this. That's what you call a man, boys, yo. Or someone that can do such good like deeds behind everyone's back, so there is no praise for him, fam. Then that's what they're saying. They do like the best deeds are always done in secret when no one knows. But obviously she's there because she has to know. She has to help him. If someone doesn't shoulder their burdens, that pain and sufferings of theirs won't just disappear. Gives a whole new meaning to Zorro. Remember, nothing happened. The pain. Kuma's becoming a top 5 or something, fam. He is, yo. It makes me want to go back and watch Somebody and everything. I can't get rid of any pain or mild illnesses you need me to, so please visit every week. So what's gonna happen with Vegapunk Saturn? Is Kuma going there? They can't kill off Kuma, man. They can't kill off Kuma. Past that, the Bible, it makes sense. You remember what I said before, boys? About how One Piece always gets better later, later, later. Isn't it evidence enough? I'm not saying this is the I mean, like, this has potential to be the best flashback. You can't tell me I'm wrong. I'm not saying it because, like, your fam, like, bias or anything. No, as feels, as something that hits. Tell me this ain't up there with Robin's, Corazon, Lords. It is, right? Now imagine this in the anime. Something about reading One Piece, man. Like after you finish a chapter, you feel so like wounded, fam. Boys, but listen, don't you think I'm telling the truth here? Don't One Piece in your eyes, dudes, doesn't it? Ain't One Piece because of this. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, we see all these hype Gear 5 moments and, you know, like fighting Kaido and one epic. But this is where One Piece truly shines. The backstories about like just how a backstory could make a character that we followed for like a character we followed in the present moments, that our whole mindset, our thoughts, and I think the character would change even to the extent that they become possibly even a favorite character. Family, you're watching this video and your Kuma's your favorite character. No one can point that finger at you. This is what I mean. This is where One Piece truly shines. Shanks, Buggy flashback. That's where One Piece truly shined. Yeah, we all love to see fights, don't get me wrong. That One Piece does not shine there. It's this, man. I swear. Yo, from everyone wants any evidence that, yo, why One Piece is your favorite? Psh, read the chapter. This is because of things like this. That's why I always say whenever there's a flashback in One Piece, we are all in for a treat. We are. I hope this flashback, yo, this is the only story, right? Where, I mean, then again, no, because I genuinely love flashbacks, because I always feel like flashbacks are the best. But this is one of the few, I mean, like, this is one of the few that when a flashback ends, you are literally upset. Any boys? Now I need to know, boys, if there's One Piece this week or not. Man, regardless if there is, we're doing it on the day, boys. Like I said, kids are back at school this week. Things could continue to back to normal, but I do not know what to think. I feel like we got two, so they can't give us another one, right? I mean, since I've been up to date, we never ever got more than two, right? Since I've been up to date, we never got 3 chapters in 3 weeks. Can this be the first, dudes? I mean, it don't say break, right? So hopefully there is a chapter this week, even though part of me refuses to believe it. But if there is, once TCB drops, then I will do it, boys. And anyone still watching this part of the video, tomorrow, triple to Kaisen, boys. I tell you straight, I can't wait, fam. And the boys of everyone's good, loved ones, family, all in good health. Yo, tell me, every chapter, I feel like, I mean, I would say every chapter since I've been up to date is Oscar worthy, fam. Trophy worthy. And this feels like it's been one of the best. You can't say that. You know, with One Piece, I realized one thing, man. You can't say this has been the best chapter for a good while. You can't, man, because, fam, like, every other chapter is equivalent. More of a reason why we could be reaching endgame. And, they always saying, obviously, when a series ends, right, it's always the ending that makes it. An ending can make or break it, right? So far, this is endgame, right? Tell me this is nothing but make. Tell me this is nothing just adding on ingredients on what already was a perfect cake. Dapping on all them flipping, what those things called. I'm sorry, these love guys, but it's true though, isn't it? You can't tell me that even though we are reaching endgame, that everything is being like, fam, like we are witnessing the best of One Piece at its end. We're still yet to hit Elbaf. And we know we got high expectations for Elbaf, fam. Hopefully Usopp Acid shines then, innit? And the boys love. And like I said, if there is One Piece this week, dudes, I'll be doing it. Most likely, I'm guessing there isn't, right? So that'll be next week. But like I said, triple to my vote, Kaisen. Love, dudes.